Hello everybody. You guys and girls are all well and enjoying your day. What are you up to? Got one person in the chat. Let me just move a few boxes around. Oh, that's handy. I can do it from here. Oh, maybe not. Music seems a little bit loud in my head. So let me just tab out of that and adjust that down. That's a bit better. Yes, hello everybody. As I was saying, welcome to the stream. If you're watching in the archives later on, sorry I missed you. I just fancied playing this a bit more. I figured there's not much going on with the farm at the moment. It's just waiting for crops to grow. I could have done some grass cutting. I'm probably going to do a bit of messing around with that as a let's play rather than as a live stream. But anyway, let's crack on. It's a new game. They've made some updates to this. There's still one major bug on this which may catch me out. I think I've figured out a way I can get around it, but it's a bit of an odd thing. I'm going to set to 8 days and set the can we set it to 2 hours? 1 hour 60 minutes. Okay, that's about as good as it's gonna get. Right, okay. I'll leave it on 8 days. Yeah, they've made some changes to this game. What they've done with it, they now introduced another crew member. They've done some bug fixes as well. Right, let's first of all grab the crew. You now actually have a crab sorter, which is good. So you don't have to do as much as that now. Don't have to. All you have to do is rudimentally stop them and start them again. Let's go to the shop. Actually, just quickly come out there. Let's go back in here. Go to that. Buy that. I bought it. Right, okay. So we have 2 pots. I want more. We've got 5 boys. So if I grab another 3 pots. $3,500. 2,500. So that leaves me 1,000 left. Oh, okay. Miscalculated that. Right. Okay. So we're now skid. Right. Let's get out. Let's get out and sailing. Now, last time I played this off screen, and I dropped some sort of like boys off, but I found that you leave them too long, they end up disappearing. They're still there on the map, but you can't no longer retrieve them. So I'm going to start off sort of like relatively close to the harbour and just work my way out. Right, okay. The crab box is now actually in the hold in here. What have we got supply wise? We've got a few there. I'd rather a few more, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just grab one of these and throw that in there. Actually, how many have we got? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, okay. Oops, wrong button. Why am I walking sideways? That's better. That light needs to come on. And we need to put it on at least 2. They've done something to the wheelhouse as well. I don't know what, but they've done something. I remember seeing on vlogs they've added some item on a wheelhouse. Looks like some monitors sitting there. I could be wrong. Right. Let's go to the crane. They've introduced more fines now on this. If you drop a... when I first started playing this, if you were to drop a crate into the... Why isn't he picking you up? Ah, okay. Yeah, if you were to drop a pot into the water without putting a buoy on it, it wouldn't do anything. You just go, oh, I've lost the price of a pot. But now, if you drop a buoy into the pot, drop a buoy into the pot, drop a crab box, or a crab crate into the water without any buoys, you get fined for it. I don't know what the fine is, but you definitely get fined for it. So that's one away. Big thank you to everyone who's listening in the archives and on the stream at the moment. We've hit 700 subscribers. Big thank you to everyone for sort of like helping out, pushing the channel, giving the likes, comments, all that good stuff. All helps out. So I just figured, again, I haven't been uploading as much. I've been busy. I've been doing the bike up. I did do some recordings for doing that, but they turned out really rubbish. So I probably won't be using them anytime soon. But I have converted it to disc brakes now. Next most expensive step is to convert it into an e-bike. That's the most expensive step. It's not going to be cheap. But the forks, I've got a pair of, I know they're not great, but they're not bad for what I'm going to be using them for. They're XCR30, I think XCR, I think XCR30 Suntour forks. They're not, I say they're not, they're what I'd say, just, I won't call them cheap and nasty, but they were just the cheaper end of forks you can get. They're not for extreme sort of downhill or extreme mountain biking. They're meant for a low level, just trot along the old cycle paths and roads, and maybe the odd bit of sort of like low level cross country sort of stuff. Nothing too wild and extreme. Right, he's dropped that in. I'll let that go off picture, or off screen I should say. Off it goes. Jump out of this. By the time I've got over here, I've done that. We'd have been, should be far enough away. Oh, we've still got 2 pots. Have we still got 2 pots? No, we've still got 1 pot. Okay. I thought we only had 1 pot. I'm going nuts. Right. Yeah, they've made this game a bit more enjoyable now. Now the crew do it all automatically. Just watch the guy do the last of the pot. The only downside I don't like about this, and I don't know if the developers will listen, is the fact that you can't undo what he does. You can stop him, which I find is the easiest option, but if you can't sort of get them to set them into modes, so you can't set them so they're putting out pots or they're retrieving pots. If you could set them so they're retrieving pots, then they'll just wait and then just let the do all the crab stuff and then let me grab the crabs. Well, I have to pause them. He stands over here. Here's the sort for now. He just stands over here for the time being. There's not much else going on. Now what I could do is what I did off screen is I could sort of like what I was initially doing is I was putting a couple of pots here and a couple of pots elsewhere. But what I was finding was when I went away to grab the pot, or if I put it too far away, if it was over like anything over 10 hours worth of commuting or whatever, what I did is I put a few pots out, and then I kind of messed up and I threw out all my hooks to try and retrieve a pot, and so I had to go back to shore to go and get another set of hooks. And by the time it took me to get that there and back, it kind of caused me problems. I came back and just found it was on the map still. If I show you, it was showing me on the map where they were, but I'd go up to them and find them, just the dots are there, but there were no actual buoys in the water. You couldn't actually see the buoys in the water at all. I don't know if that was a glitch or just something that happens over a certain amount of time, but what I do anyway, I'll Vard's time on. I'm gonna go for initially for actually I'm gonna make it 10 hours. Right, it's 10 hours. You see, I don't know how long you can leave the pots in the water for, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just grab that with the hook. I think this game's got quite a lot of potential actually to be like it's like the original, just without the storyline to it. Once they get a full crew involved, including the guy that actually does all the hooking and everything, the job's a good one. Right, what I'll do is I'll let him do that and load it on, and then I'll get him to pause. They're resting now, yeah, so that stops him. How many crabs are in that pot? This is the determinant factor. See, only 61. I could stick that pot back in the water, or I could change locations to another place and see if we get any more. But to be honest, I think you're going to get this problem no matter what. So I'm going to, minimal amount of crabs. I think you get more crabs in certain specific areas, because I'm not a crab fisherman, I don't know where to fish. Right. So I'm going to get them back to actually casting out again. So I'm going to start them working again. Here starts sorting. I'll grab the tow. In fact, I've got to grab the boy because he's going to stand there and wait for me to... Yeah, he's going to wait for me to throw the boy out there. So if I grab the boy, come here boy, throw it out on there, he'll automatically do that for me. And then we'll crack on and we'll start moving the boat. I don't know if running over your own lines affects the whole thing either. In real life, I can imagine it will. See, the lights are on, but nobody's home. In real life, if you run over your own boy, I suspect it would sever the boy from the actual from the pot in real life, or it'd get tangled up in the impellers or propellers. Right, there's one. We need to be on the other side of these boys, ideally, don't we? So I'll try and avoid running over that boy over there. Sorry if it's really dark. All I can only see just as what you guys can see is the lights of the boat. That's about it. Right, straighten up for that. What I'll do, just to see what happens, is I'll take this first lot of catch back to the harbour, trade it in, or sell it. Don't know if that's close enough. Looks about right. But leave the boys out, and if they're gone, at least then we know they're gone. That's too close. I'm not going to make that. We need to steer the boat a bit more. Move out the way. Move out the way. Hook, line and sinker. I'd say it's off topic, but it's still a big topic at the moment. Because YouTube's policies on the child protection or data protection thing. Up until literally tonight, they didn't give me any options. Only on everything I was uploading. They've recently just actually given me the option to choose what kind of channel it is. Now, if I were to choose kids, I couldn't personalise the ad content. Now, it doesn't really, at the moment, won't matter because I don't get monetized. But in the future, I will get well, I'm planning long-term plan. I will get monetized. I'm going to let him carry on actually. So, you know, I want to try and future-proof myself, because if I can't choose what sort of like adverts are streaming, I can't sort of like in future get the best sort of like ad revenue for myself. Of course, the boys are still here, so I'll do that. I'll throw that on. Yeah, sort out the crabs. We'll go on to the next one. So I've set the channel not suitable for children, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna just suddenly change hat and then decide I'm gonna be a completely different person and just make it purely adult only channel. I'm gonna still run it as a channel that's friendly to everyone. It's just I need to make sure that it's set up reference to like future-proof myself, because if you set up to as a child channel or child-only channel, it limits what ad revenue you can put on your videos. It only puts child-friendly stuff on there, which is a bit odd, because the thing that annoys me about this is because the whole reason that YouTube got the fine wasn't because of the ads, it's because of the data they retrieve from kids. Then, you know, from that data, or from the data they retrieve from the said user, is what the ads are portrayed on the videos. They go, oh, this person likes a lot of biking, so we're, you know, or this person's got an interest in watches, so we'll do that. Why are they all standing there like melons? You gonna move? No, you're not gonna move. Maybe you've got stuck. You're working, aren't you? Maybe I've got to do it all then. I'm wondering if it's because it can't be because we're out of bait. Is that what the reason is? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. That should start them back up again. That's the only way. Another way around this is by just letting it run out of bait. Then he'll run out of buoys as well. I've noticed if you do that. Right, these guys can go straight in the hold. And these ones can go straight overboard. Shouldn't really throw them over where the pot is, but I'll throw them over here. I don't think it makes much difference. Oops. That's it. Let's throw the crabs over the deck. Urgh, it got me. I saw something the other day. You can actually pick up a crab singly as well. I grabbed that. And then look, go walk over to the crab. Look. It's like something like a predator. Right. That's it. You can go back in there. Right. Let's move on to the next pot. So I just reckon we should just stay here again for another 10 hours. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'll reach the end of this one, and then I'll sit here and wait another 10 hours, make it a bit longer. It seems to work. Well, actually, no, I'm just going to go straight back to port. It kills two birds with one stone. Then we can sell off what we've got. We'll see if we get the problem with the pots as well. The one person that's watching, can you just tell me if my audio visual's okay? Throw the hook away. They're working. They're doing this thing, a crazy thing again. Will they just stop? There's plenty of food in the pot. Yeah. Are you just gonna stand there? He's wedged in the table. Oh, of course, you got to open, idiot. He's going to get a load of crabs dumped on him. He's going to come down with a craze of the crabs. Ruh, he's dead. That would have killed him. Well, he's been killed. He's lost his legs to the paste table anyway. In fact, better fix the paste table. It's probably needing some dire attention. Case of WD-40 will fix that. WD-40 flavoured crabs, anyone? And down she goes. Next pot. And I'll leave these pots out to soak while I take this meagre amount of crabs back. It's not really worth going back to port for, really, but just to test, see if this actually crashes, then we can just... Then it proved my theory correct, then. The pots disappear as soon as you leave them. But even the tutorial lets you set one pot one place and another pot somewhere else. So I think it's all to do with time. I must read the actual the journal or the help thing, the help tab, to sort of like understand what, if there's any time limitations for the pots being out for or not. So I'm wondering if they're out for a certain amount of time, the rope just comes off, or another fishing boat steals them, or... I don't think they do. I think they have this sort of like unwritten rule that, you know, you don't take each other's pots. I got a funny feeling maybe it's something to do with the fine system. Is maybe they come along and they find out what... They confiscate your pot because it's been there, soaking there for so many hours. How would they know how many hours it's been there for? Unless it's got some sort of timer set to it. So these guys have stopped again. He's going to get a table for his legs. And crabs on his head. Right. The boy... Oh, he's going to pick that up. There you go. No, he wasn't. I'm sure he doesn't pick boys up. And away it goes. Right, let's move forward slightly. That's it, knots 2. Come back out. Grab the tote. I don't think it affects... Oh, we're getting quite a good haul. I don't think it really affects if you throw the crabs back near a tote or by a pot or not, but just in case. just for S&Gs. Throw them overboard. He's finished sorting. Those can go back in the hold. Close that up. Put the tote back in the hole in the storage box. Now this is one of the new updates. You can actually put it in the store now, which is quite cool. That's where I'd keep it. As for these guys, they should. If the developers are listening, the original version, they used to come out of here and walk down to the back. When you put them to rest, they'd all walk back into the boat and go under, go into the bows of the ship. Right. Anyway, their tasks. Actually, let's put it down to 0. Ooh. And then let's go back to port. Except trade in what we have so far. Go over to processing plant. See, 90? That's not too bad. Nearly 20 grand. But now I'm going to lose a lot of that on diesel. I don't necessarily have to fill up, but I'd rather fill up now. Is there any more skills we can get while we're here? How about in here? No. How about in here? Is that something we can buy? Yeah. There we go. Right, let's go back out to these boys. They've been out there for a while. Except all these pots. Now, these guys obviously got stuck. There, okay. Maybe they fixed that bug. Let's turn these lights on. Now, it's all dependent on what happens next. So I'm going to put them onto resting for now. Because I don't want them actually doing anything until we see how many crabs we've got there. Gone way too far. He's doing a moon dance. They can help me haul this in. He's also doing a moon dance. But I'll stop them at the right time, hopefully. Hoping that's right. No. Okay. They've also, right, they guys are stuck. I'm also stuck. Let's just quickly get lined up that proper. Sea fog does not help. That might give us a bit better angle if I just back up a little bit. So they've almost been 13 hours. I noticed that changes, the colour of that thingy changes as well, that little out circle. I don't know if that has any bearing. See, that's now too far out. Can I get that from here? Let's have a look. No, that's too close. I'm not going to risk it for a chocolate biscuit, because if you get the hook snagged on the bottom of the boat or the bow of the boat, we'll say the bow? No, I'd call it the keel or the hull. There we go. It doesn't... you can't pick the hook back up again. So he automatically does that. You grab that. You grab that. That. And then get them to rest. He's stuck anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Do not drop that back into the sea. Thank you. I've got to open the pot. How much of a catch was that? That was just over 10 hours, wasn't it? So that's 13 odd hours. Does it make any difference? It's about the same. So I'm going to try a different place. So I'm going to take the pots up and see if going elsewhere helps. Could have bought some more pots, I guess, with what we had, but again, I don't know how many. I think this boat can only carry 6 anyway, so no real point. Right, put the crew back to work again. I'll shove the buoy in here. I don't know. That's what I call it, a buoy. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's what it's called on the screen, a buoy, so that's what they call them. Right, ahead, vast ahead. Full ahead, Captain. Captain Kev's on the open seas again. Oh, gone past it. This fog's deceptive. I blame the fog. It's not bad boatmanship, it's the fog. It's not a case of lead foot strikes again. It's lead arm. Because you have to use the arm. Never mind. You didn't get the joke. Well, cool, he's almost finished that. Now, will this work? Yeah, look at that. That was planned, mate. Wasn't a fluke at all. Right. Doink. Doink. They gonna do the rest? Let go. Shit. They're still resting? No, they're working. Throw the buoy back in here. That's the thing I can't understand, is why... Okay. Doesn't really matter. Is he going to start sorting the crabs out? That's all that matters, yes. No, stop! Rest, rest! Now he decides he wants to work. After I've done all that already. Right, I'll let him sort. Actually, let's start throwing some of the crabs in. Where's the tote gone? Did I throw it back in the thing? Let's grab them by hand. Oh, biting me. Oh, biting me. Oh, can you actually throw a single crab? Let's have a look. There. Didn't really do that. It's like they're all looking at me like I'm crazy. Can you actually throw a single crab? Yeah! Seems a bit cruel. Right. Can we have a tote box filled with WD-40 please? Make some lovely WD-40 flavoured crabs. Adds to the taste, you know. Wow, that's a huge crab. That's an alien-sized crab. Nope. I'll throw that down. Let's get the next pot. Put the crew back to work, he can continue on sorting. This is a bit rinse and repeat, don't worry guys, I won't play this a lot. Unless you guys like it. Unless there's a major update as well, like there has been with this recently. But now it's got that extra sorting guy out, it just takes some of the rinse and repeat aspect out of the game. Still a bit rinse and repeat, but the old game was really... I've gone too far. Oh no, I missed. I was hoping not. I thought for a second then I thought maybe I'd got the... Yes! I'd got it caught on the hull of the boat. Drop. Maybe that's the way around it. Are they still resting and they're working? Put them to rest. Now please don't throw that back in the water. That's another thing I could do is just get him... Gotta open the pot first. To sort out a huge amount of crabs, which I might do. Because the crabs at the moment, at this time of streaming, the crabs don't die if you leave them in the sorting table for any duration of time. So I could sit there and leave them in there while we go to the next pot. Because that's what I'd do off... Oops. Would help if we... get the pot off the whatchamacallit. Oh come on. To the deck with you. Don't know if I just sorted that or not. I think so. Right, next pot.
Full steam ahead, Captain.
I know old sea fog can be pretty eerie stuff, actually. I've seen sea fog.
I've asked my mateys. I've seen some good old steam fog.
Sea fog, not steam fog. Sea fog.
Ahar, my mateys, we've got another bounty of crabs to collect.
So I'm in a bit of a funny mood. Sometimes I like to make people, as you guys know, I do like to make people laugh. I do it at work all the time. And some people just look at me like I'm crazy. I call it the Robin Williams effect. Now, is he going to winch it? No, he's not. I don't really need you anyway, mate. You can just sit there and look away like nothing ever happens. Just a press a button, or press of two buttons in this case. I've voiced the hook. Give me the hook. Because I am Captain Hook. Open the pot, please. Thank you very much. Doink. Close the pot, please. Thank you very much. Pick the pot up with crane. Put pot back on deck. Like so. Then run over to the wheelhouse. Full steam ahead, Captain. Avast ye blows. Ah, what was I doing? I fell asleep then. Not literally, metaphorically. Actually, literally. Is this sailing in Fog Simulator, Kev? Yeah. I lied to you. I'm a liar! This isn't crab fishing at all. It's just sailing around in a foggy old mess. No, actually I left the boat in gear. I didn't mean to do that. It'd be like being a captain of the ship. It's like, yeah, full throttle, walk away from the wheelhouse. Oh yeah, that's it. I was supposed to like pilot this thing. Is it still sailing? I guess it is still sailing the boat. Boy, go back in, boy. Like, kind of reminds me of Blair Witch, that guy facing away. They're all facing away from me. They're trying to tell me something. Right. Throw that in with the rest. How many crabs we got there now?
Got a case of the crabs, Doc.
200 out of 500. That's not bad. Right, that's the last pot if memory serves me right. Let's come out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Right. Right, back to work. That can be brought back down. No. Does that need fixing at all? It does. Let's grab some deep 40, shall we? I don't see how this would fix it, but if it was a bit sticky, and then yeah, or if the bolts were seized up. That can crane going back up actually. Vast the hook. That's it, mate. You sort them crabs. He does it a lot quicker than I can.
You sort them crabs. Wow, that was huge.
That was another huge crab, but he was in a bad part. Must have been a female. Let's give him a hand with a tote. Let's throw some of the good ones in away before they start biting him. And let's grab some of the bad ones. I say bad crabs, I say not fit for taking back home, or not fit to sell. Whee! Let's keep the... Oh! That's one way to kill the crabs. "99 bottles of beer in the world, 99 bottles of beer." You've just got a copyright strike for singing an additional song. But you sung it so badly. We revoke the copyright strike. You are okay to continue on. Right. Oh, I've done it again. And again. I think in real life, what they do is, because they do this, I think they pour the crabs on the table, and I think, if memory serves me right, they do the sorting down below. They just pour they pour them onto the table, and then the table pours it onto a thing, a hatch that pulls it all down below, and down below they throw them into the refrigerated bit, or they've got what I'm sure I've seen it. I'm sure I'm not imagining it. I could have just been watching it and not got the wrong end of the stick, but it's like a little tube that comes up from the bowels of the boat, or underneath the boat, and it's got a perfect water line. They just throw it straight in, and it goes down or out of the boat. But that could be going to the freezer bit. I could have got the wrong end of the stick, and that, because looking at that picture, look, there's water there. Well, I think that's water. Is that meant to be ice? It's hard to tell. Makes it sound like water, Because they do keep them in water. They don't freeze them on the boat, do they? Now, I think they keep them alive by just throwing them into seawater. I think back in the day they used to just throw them straight into the freezer, but now I think they prefer them caught. I think they prefer them alive rather than frozen, because they lose their freshness otherwise. And I keep them throwing these same crabs back into them. Oops. Sorry, mate. Just pushed you straight into the tail. Whee! Right, they can go back to rest now. Let's go find a new place to fish. So we did here last time. That's rocky. They don't like rocky. I've tried long here, and it's about the same as where we've just been. Let's try along here. Right. Set it to 2, and then let's set them to working, and then let's jump out the boat, or jump out the wheelhouse, and then let's get the crane working again. Come on. Why aren't you working? Come on. One of the crane needs some WD-40. Now, he should get onto work. If he just stands there, there's a problem. Away you go! Sorry, peeps, as I'm just moving a box out of the way. Whoa. Still only one person watching. You out of bait, mate? Does that look wrong? I shine the light on you. Go out back. Let's have a look. Yeah. Let's try some different bait for a change. Wouldn't want to put my hand in there. That'd be pretty gruesome and pretty painful. Crunchy, crunchy. Have some human there, crab. That's gone into the sea. I think it might be dawn. I can see clear skies and what looks like sunshine. It is 4:30 AM, so that would be about roughly about right, depending on when their sunshine comes up in this part of the world. Get the next pot ready. Away you go. won't set that on. Actually, I can probably set that on while he's... Quickly jump out of here, then jump to the wheel, run to the wheelhouse, and then set to 0. Or it's neutral. Put the light on you. Can you see what you're doing? There we go. Right, now I don't think it matters. I'm just going to put time. Leave it for... Actually... Let's leave it 10 hours again. Because it'll still be during the day then. Wait. See, now that's weird because look, it's a... I'm gonna... Wait another 1 hour? Makes no difference. Right. Okay. Ignore me. Now, I don't know whether to set the first boy out or not. I want to tell them to rest. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Because he can't do nothing anyway. Because there's no boy on the thingy to throw. And the other dude's stuck. Unless there's something they've done now. Right, wait. How many was on that? 49. See, not many. Yeah, go on, man. Reset it out there. About the same. Don't think it really matters. Did he just drop the boy down there? I think he did. Did you just drop that boy? Boy. It's like, I don't know why they call boys boys. Bit of a foghorn for you peeps. Foghorn, leghorn. Come on, boat, spin. I know you're boat, but you can spin quicker than that. Come on, boat, spin. Or turn. Well, that's the fresh pots that's gone in. These should be the older pots. I don't know whether to leave these pots here. What I might do is leave the first two, take the next two. Or leave two here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Is I'll leave two here, And put another 3 elsewhere. Gone too far.
You've gone too far, Kev. You've gone way too far with this YouTube streaming thing.
Beep, beep, beep.
Please step back. This boat is reversing. Please step back. This boat is reversing.
Told you I was in a strange mood.
Yeah, look at that.
And I wasn't even sure that I was throwing that in the right place.
Hook, line, and sinker.
You recognise that quote? Put it in the comments down below. I think he lisps on the stutters sinker. If memory serves him right.
You're standing in the...
You're gonna get crabs on your head, mate. I don't care. Health and safety at work is not a thing on this boat. I'm wondering it's because the crabs are still there. I'm wondering if that's causing the problems. I don't think it would be a problem. I don't see it being a problem. Are you all standing there because you're waiting for the... No. He's thrown the boy. He must be waiting for some more bait. Because we're out of bait. Time to put some more in the grinding machine. I was not finished. Sure, I'm probably going to upset someone. Right, the next 2 or 3 can come in.
Full speed ahead, Captain. Avast she blows.
At least the sea animation's quite good on this. It actually is quite good. You can get a bit of the sway. But so if I actually sit in the cab, you can, what I say, sit there. You can the wheelhouse. You can actually sit sway, and you can sit sway on the boat, and the whole. You can't stop it on a sixpence and expect it to be right where you did be. It's not too bad. It could be worse actually, because it could be real world physics, which with boats is a bit hit and miss. But I mean, most of these big old boats have bow thrusters anyway, so. They can stop on a sixpence or spin around on a sixpence or all that good stuff. Well, I wouldn't say sixpence, but they're quite good at, I mean, the handling characteristics are quite good. So, let's get the crew to rest. Grab the hook, and I'm going to hook it into his head. Because he's standing in the way again. You will get hook and head. Get out of the way, unless you want to be bait for next crab. That looks a bit meager. Let's just come out that pot. 51. Yeah, I thought it might be. Eek. Right, okay. It is what it is, Kev. I just have to keep hunting. Keep the hunting. Keep hunting for those crabs. Yeah. Didn't mean to do that. That's what I'm meant to do. Right, right, let's start grabbing some of these crabs out with the tote. Sorry, mate. I mean, what of you? Where's the tote? Did I put the tote away? Did I put the tote away? Like the good little fisherman. I did put the tote away. Get out of my way. Oh dear. I'm sure there's probably some sort of fine for doing this in real life, for actually mixing the crabs up, not throwing them straight away back. Well, in real life, obviously the crabs would be suffering if you longer leave them on the actual table. In real life. Don't need to shut that. You can go back to work. Is that light not on? Again, I'd have those lights on by default if it's foggy. Full speed ahead! Better line up roughly, so I don't want to run over it again. Just in case that is the thing that happens with them. That annoyed me. Look, when I off screen when I'd done all this, I set up like about two boys, one place, and then another two, well, pots. Gone too far again. You've gone a bridge too far. And then when going to pick them up, and they were all gone. They were just like they were never there. The dots were there, the boys weren't there, and there's no way you could physically fish them out the water. I don't know if that was a bug or I'd left them in there too long. But then it should come up with a notice saying you've left these boys sitting for too long. You've lost them. We've left these pots in too long. You've lost them to the sea or something, just to let you know. Oh, look at that, bang on, first try as well. I'm an expert hook thrower. That's it, mate, you do that. Put them on rest. Grab that, grab that, grab that. Throw that away. Open the pot up. Throw the boy back into the pot. Pull the table over. He's standing on the table again. Crunch. He's just lost his arm. Put it open the pot. That looks a very meagre amount as well. Mind you, saying that, I was watching one recently, and there wasn't many in the pots. I wonder if it's a bit of a real life simulator. They're trying to show that you don't always get a full pot of crabs. It's like to the gunnels with crabs. I think that was at the last pot. I don't think there's any more, because I've taken 2. That's, and I've got... Hang on. I forget. 1, 2. I've got 2. No, there should be another pot out there somewhere. Drop 2 to 2. There should be 5 pots in total. They're all behind me. If they are. We're missing a pot. 1, 2. To the map, really? Yeah, they're all the pots I've just thrown in. Or did we leave 3 pots out there? I can't remember now. So we fished around here, haven't we, roughly? We could fish up here a bit more. That's also muddy. Yeah, come on, let's head that way. It's raining! No! Oh, I forgot to store the crabs before I did all that. Not that I don't think it matters anyway. You've just got a fine for transporting crabs you shouldn't have been transporting. Throw them in the water. I'll let this guy sort them out and then I'll stop throwing out my pots. So how long have those other pots been in there? So they've been in about 11 hours. Almost 12 hours. It's going to take me about, well, not an hour in game time, but, well, in game time an hour, but not an hour in real time. I might as well get him to start setting out pots. Pointless just stand here looking at him sort out crabs going, hurry up mate, we want to put some more crabs out. When we could just let him I hope that went on. No! No! That's going to give me a fine now. Thank you very much. That's a pot lost. See, that's the thing I don't like. They should address that. If it's not lined up, then it shouldn't give you the option to dump the pot. Should say, are you sure? See, I could do that again and quite easily lose the pot in the water. Whose fault was that? It's not my fault. I was driving the crane at the time, but someone let the pot float into the thing. Never my fault as a captain. Alright, let's well, that's reduced some of our point of moving now, because they've only got 1 pot. Lost the other one, it's sat there by the other pot. Hope it snags the other pot and we catch 2 pots for 1, 2 for 1 pots. Right, anyway, they might as well go back to the previous catch, because that's been there for 11 hours. By the time we get back there, it's going to be a few more hours. Let's see if those pots are still there, shall we? Hey, they're still there. Maybe they fixed that bug. This is where we'll learn. We've only got 1 pot out here, and I've lost a lot of pots. Stop. Stop! I said stop. Now do. Right. Again, we're probably breaking. I blame you for the loss of the pod.
I'm going to throw a crab in your face.
That's a good crab. We don't want to throw that in the water. Where's that pot? Toad. There. Zoink. Ah, there they are. They're all down there. That's alright. Did I just throw those? I did. They don't count. They're not. They won't go near that pot. I know this because I think I just know crab. It's like, oh, I've just been in a pot. I'm not going to go back in another one. I'm a crab. I'm not stupid. Right, let's see what the situation with this is. Let's throw that back in there. Why are you standing there like a lemon? I just don't get you, mate. Ugh! Move out the way! Ugh! Move out the way! Ugh! Do I have to hook you with the hook again? I reckon it was him that threw the pot in the water. I'm blaming him. Let it slip in the water. So when, oh, just pull the lever and let it go. 71. See, that's not much different. I'm letting him bait that again. It's too late now. Let him bait it. There might be. Is there 1, 2? Oh, this is 3 here, isn't there? 4. So there would have been. Yeah. That's me being an idiot this time.
Nothing new there, Kev. You're always an idiot. Full steam ahead.
How long have we done for time? About an hour, I'd say. About an hour and a bit. Maybe if I slowed down, the turning circle wouldn't be so wide, you idiot. That's better. Now it's turning like it oughta. It's not like you're just, I know, full steam ahead. Let's try and get this super tanker to sort of spin round. I like the animation in water. You can actually just about see the propellers. In a clear day, you can actually see them spinning from a certain angle. If I try and see, there you go. That I like. I like that touch. Whoa! Don't know if you can see the rudder turn or not. I don't think. Yeah, it would still have a rudder. Although that's the wrong animate. Oh no, 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 hang on. Well, it is and it isn't. You wouldn't get that. You'd get sort of like bow waves off of the back because it was going backwards. I keep pressing the wrong button. Good for diesel, just over half a tank. And we're nowhere near the limit of crabs yet, so. Because if I may have not, in the bottom right hand or bottom left hand corner, I should say, that being the weight, that's the maximum weight you can take of crabs, and the one above it is fuel. But most of you pipes have already figured that out by now. I'm just going, Kev, we're not stupid. We're not idiots, you know. Like, unlike you. Right. I'm gonna hook them in a minute. Hook! You've got such an aggressive tendency. Let's see what's on that. Let's just throw that there. Let's put them on there. Let's put them on resting. That's it, mate. You just stand there and get crunched. Your twin brother will take over. Or if he don't, this bloke over here will take over. Because they all look identical. They're all clones. They're all clones of Mr. Jones. Kind of remind me of, I don't know. I'm trying to think what they remind me of. '69, dudes. Right. Do we throw this pot back in? We've thrown one back in, haven't we? No, I'm going to bring this in. Try somewhere else. Or leave at least two out here. Just one pot. Don't want to run into the boys. Going way too fast again. Idiot. Beep, beep, beep. Caution, this boat is reversing. Caution, this boat is reversing. Caution, this boat is being driven by Kev. And he's got a lead arm. And a lead foot. Right. Let's throw that away. Get out of my way. So that's at 23 hours well, 24. Let's round it up to 24 because it's shy of 10 minutes. In the sea. Oh, I've got to say, please tell me we've got more hooks. I remember not losing any hooks this time. Right. Beam it up, Scotty. Wow, that looks full. No. Just deceptive. Again, I'm just combining all the crabs together. Accident at work, wasn't your fault. Yeah, my captain is a crazy loon. I was standing there, minding my own business, when he lowered the sorting table, while I was still between the sorting table and the crab pot. He crunched both my legs. I can no longer work. I took him to court. Accident Direct took him to court for me. I didn't even have to turn up to court. Wow, 130. Oh no, that's total. Right, let's start throwing some crabs. Where's my tote box? Where do I put my tote? Did I put my tote? No, I don't want to put my boys in the fridge.
I want to put them in there.
Them. Overboard. Whee! There's only one left, but I'm going to throw it overboard again. Whee! And I'll wait in anticipation while he's sorting that. I'll close that lid. Get them back to work. And whilst they're sorting, I'll take a quick break. Welcome back, me. Welcome back, everybody. Right. I went to start recording again, well, start talking again, and realised the microphone was off. Right, Zyke. Oh, that wasn't a bad catch, actually. Most of them were good crab. Ooh. Oh. Hoi. Next member of crew, please do this automatically. Just throw the bad ones over. Please! So I don't have to do this anymore. All I have to worry about is sailing the boat. We're gonna need a bigger boat. But that tote can actually go back away, can't it? That can be shut. Because in real life, the captain doesn't come down. The crew does the crew stuff. captain does the captain stuff. He just worries about the boat. That's all he worries about his crew, obviously. But let's go back. Oh, there's another boat just nearby. Can we see it? Is it within visual range? If it is, I can't see it. Can you? Right, let's go back over to that pot that's way over here, where we had our unfortunate accident of dropping the pot into the water. It wasn't my fault. It was a silly deckhand. Let it slip into the water. Oh, hi, my mateys. Lost we go. We are the pirates of the Crab Sea. They've gone too quick. I've missed that completely, because you're numpty. Burp, burp. Right. Is that snow? I believe it's snowing. Now let's put them into... Actually, no, they're fine for now. It's just when I... Oh, missed. First time missed and what? Missed again. I think it's because we're kind of an odd angle to the rope. That's my excuse and I stick to it. Ah, missed again. Maybe we need to be a bit closer. One last attempt and I'll move the boat. Yeah, look at that. It knew I was going to give up on it. Beam it up, Scotty. Right, not that I don't think he's going to do anything. I think he's going to sit there and just wait. Ah, that pot was empty. What a waste. Stop. Right, stop. Rest. Do not do anything. Leave the pot there. Obviously, there's no more crabs here. There's no point in setting that out again if there's no crabs to catch. I'm hoping unless that's the pot that went in the water, and it's now letting me retrieve it. There's no more pots here, is there? Oh, it won't let me look at the map while I'm in crane view. That's stupid. Right, back over here then, please. And it's still snowing. That can come away. Now I need to... Oh, hang on. No, that was my imagination for a second and I thought... We don't need that one. We need to get closer to the boy. Closer to the pot. Full steam ahead. Less steam ahead. Yeah, it's just a bit too much. I think I'd learnt this by now, wouldn't you? You're no expert, Captain. You've got a case of lead arm there, Captain. Winch it myself. So we've lost a pot, haven't we? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's got crab on it, so that's not doing too bad. Raise. Move the sorting table. Open the pods. We'll go back to the port. We could set some. Actually, we could. How many more days we got? 3 days. 17 hours. 55 minutes. Let's see. How many crabs on this? It's very meager. I won't bother. If it's quite half decent. Ooh! I like them odds. Continue baiting. Whoa! What happened there? So this is 4 pots. Because we're missing a pot, we need to grab another 2 pots from the shore. We'll take these lot of crabs back. Just put it to 2. And let's get back onto the crane. That's much better result than last time. There it goes. But we get. I wonder if we do get the fine now. Because we probably will get a fine for leaving that pot in the water. Oh, we're out of food. We're out of beer. We are out of bed. I'm gonna go back to this stuff. If we lose any more pots, one of the crew's going in this mixing machine. I'll say it was an accident. They slipped. They went, oh man! Into the grinding machine. I need to get back on the crane, don't I? Yes, I do. Feel good to get back on the crane. Do not drop it in the water this time, Kev. Whoa, whoa. Drop it in, mate. That's it. Let that go in, then I grab the tote out the bin actually. One tote. Why don't we even throw the tote overboard? That's in. Let's grab these crabs and let's put them in there. And put them in there. And then let's get the bad crabs. Not many this time. That's quite a good haul actually. I like that haul. Whee! In the water it goes. I'm gonna put the tote back in there, and then Matt, and then back to port we go. Yay! See how much we get from this haul. Any finds? Yeah, abandoned crab pot. Oh, that's not too bad. I didn't intentionally abandon it. I can't understand how they'd know that was our pot as well. Anyway, the fine's paid. Let's accept. Wow, that's not too bad, is it, peeps? First things first. So we had 4 pots out there, didn't we? Yeah, so we need another 2 pots. No, another 2 pots. Because I think all he can carry is 6. We need another 2 boys. No, another 1 boy. I think. Yeah. Let's go back to the shop. So we have 6 of those. We'd had 5 of those initially. So we should be alright. We don't need anything else. We don't really need any bait. What can we upgrades? Can we make any upgrades to the boat? Oh, we can. Yeah. More fuel's always good. Right? Can't buy any more or anything else at the moment. Right. Can we hire any more crew? No. Right. How about fuel? But it's more diesel, I guess. Wow, yeah. We're running on fumes. That's going to eat into a lot of our profit. Right, let's set sail. Back to this place, because this is quite a good place to go. Right, let's jump on the... Now, depending how many days we got left. 2 days, 11 hours, 46 minutes. So these have been out for a fair old time. That's like 30 hours this has been out for. So I'm glad they fixed that potential bug where the buoys would disappear then, because I'm sure I left some buoys out for about 30 hours plus. Look at that. So, if this haul's good, I might fish here again. If it's as good as it was last time. Bring it up. Let's see what we got. Now they're doing that whole weird thing, they're just going to stand there and do nothing. Right, okay. Let's see what we've got. If that's not a bad pot, I'm going to get him to 80. Yes, please. Right, I'll even throw the boy. Actually, there we go. I'll throw the boy over. All you need to do is worry about weight back is throwing it back in the water. Next one. So I'll put a string along here actually. A longer string along here. I'll put all the pots in the water. And I'll wait about 30 hours. It's just over a day, isn't it? It's a day and a bit. Bear in mind it's going to take us a few hours to get back to shore as well. So that should just about work out in time. I hope. Whoa, missed them again. Stop, stop. Beep, beep. Caution, this boat is reversing. The weather effects on this is pretty cool actually. I do like that, it's a nice touch. Just everything looks like it's wet and it looks like it's absolutely peeing down. Like, and it looks like we're on a rough sea as well. Hoist it up then. Give me the hook. Hooks, lines and sinker. I'll throw that boy over here. Out the way so he can do his funky thing. He's just gonna stand there again. You're gonna get crunched. I don't care. Actually, I'm wondering. There's just prove a theory here, peeps. Did I bring the tote out? No, I didn't. Let me just prove a theory. Is it because the sorting table's already full of crap? That's what's going through the back of my mind. Throw that back in the water, like so. Throw them under there. That makes no difference. Is it because they're out of this? No, they have loads. I'm going to stick with the slurry these because these are quite good. Throw a few more in that fridge. Rain actually sounds real. Last couple of weeks has been nothing but rain. The last couple of days have been alright. No, you're still going to stand there, aren't you, mate? I'm afraid you're going to get crunched. Crunch. You're going to become a crab sandwich. Blech. Accident at work, won't you fool? Yeah, that's the same result again. I like them odds. Do your funky thing, mate. Do your funky thing. Unless there's something they've done in the update to make them freeze. I don't know. I don't know. But we will continue on to the next boy. To the next pot. I'm wondering. Just had a thought. Maybe once you get the first pot on the boat, maybe they wait because they see there's a pot on the boat and they think, hang on, maybe he's collecting the pots. We'll have to test this theory out, won't we? Once there's no more pots in the water, we will see, won't we? He's still sorting. Good man. And I got that on the first catch. My hook throwing skills are phenomenal. Phenomenal. No, he's finished sorting. It'd be interesting to see this. I'm interested. I'm intrigued, my peeps. I'm intrigued to find out. Whether oh, he does. So it's nothing to do with the pots. He's just being odd. He's just been a rather peculiar man. I think we're gonna have a better haul this time, peeps. Right, it's in the next pot. This is a problem, as I say, this is where the game gets a bit rinse and repeat. You couldn't really make a long let's play out this. It's not bad on a stream. Stop. I've gone too far. So for about 30 hours. I'm wondering how long you could stretch these pots out for then. I don't want to risk 40 hours because that's like, yeah, it's almost 2 days and we haven't got that amount of time left. I'm going to say 15 hours, just settle in the middle. That way it gives us a bit more extra time to get back to pole. Grab the crabs. All that funky stuff. I missed. You idiot! You missed, and what you notice you missed, you also got the hook snagged. So you could not actually get your book back. Right, I've got to let go of that. Yep, that's the first one I lost. Right, let's try not do that again. Thank you. But I don't see how I got that snagged. Because that was nowhere near the boat. There you go. Maybe it broke. Maybe that's what that was. So we're going to need some more hooks. If anything. You're gonna get crushed again, mate. Crab sandwich, anyone? A bit of human on the side.
You merely just embrace the darkness. I was born in it and molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was a man, but it was blinding.
Told you I was in a weird mood. Well done, mate.
Good job.
Right, next pot. Is that the last one? Must have been. Hey, that means we can put some more out. Don't see any more in front. Let me just... Nope. That is the last one. Right, okay, cool. We can put some more pots out then. Let's get out the car, wheelhouse. Millhouse? No, wheelhouse. Grab the pots. This time do not lose that in the water. It's not very great idea, is it, Kip? In the meantime, while he does his magic tricks, I grab good crab. Throw that there. That's just gone in there. And grab rubbishy crab. Not so good crab. Throw that overboard. That's away from the pot, so we can't catch the same crabs again. Even though I don't think that is a thing. And away they go. Throw the pot away, close the lid, grab the crane. Grab the crane? What, you mad? Not going to lose that pot, not for love nor money. And then I'm hoping there's enough stuff here. I hope I haven't messed up here. I think I've messed up. There's not enough boys here, is there? No. No. Which means I have to sail the boat back to harbour. I'm sure I had 6 boys. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Let's make sure there isn't one just hitting around here on the deck. No, there isn't. Right. There's not one in here, is there? No. Did you lose one of the boys? Okay. Let's go back to the port, because we can't actually do anything now anyway with that what last remaining pot. I'll buy one more boy. Confirm. Confirm. I should have bought just 2 sets of boys anyway. Let's go back out to... I'm hoping it hasn't now magically made the... pot disappear. Well, it doesn't matter. We're here. He's going to throw that overboard. We'll grab the others, come back to that last one, and then... I could have sold the crabs that we had, but it doesn't matter. I've wasted a lot of fuel as well. I'll make this the last catch of the night. As we've got the boy for that. And how much time we've got left? Not much. 1 day. So... they've been about 30 hours anyway. So that's going to be about roughly the same results as we had before. Wunderbar! That's way too close. I can't catch that.
What are you thinking, Captain? There's no way you can catch that.
sound of sea is kind of good as well. It's the sound of the sea. Right, let's... Actually, I don't need to get them to rest just yet, I don't think. No, good. Put the hook in his head. Put the boy back away. Get them to rest anyway, just as a safety procedure. Crush that guy's legs. Because we know I love to crush that guy's legs.
Kneecapped.
He was also got slapped in the face as well with the... Just realised that. With the pot.
So he kneecapped me, and then he smashed me around the face with the pot.
Soink. Soink. Oh, can you actually change the... Oh. That's handy. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. Does that mean I can... Hang on. If I come over here... Because this also controls the crane. Ah, that's useful to know. You can change the angle. I didn't realise you could do that. Now, where's the rest of these pots? Are they behind me? They're probably behind me, aren't they?
They're behind you, Kev. Spin the boat round. And find they're no longer there. It's just that one part. No, is that?
Now go forward. I feel like singing a sea shanty, but I don't know any. Make my own sea shanty up. Catching the crabs on the Baltic Sea. Is it the Baltic Sea? I don't know if it's Baltic Sea. I'm rubbish at singing anyway. Oh, that wasn't such a good call. It was only 75 crabs that time. Oh, that's a bit too much on the rope, Kev. You could have ended that real easily. That's handy though, because I could technically control the whole thing from here. So I can do that. I should have brought the pot in. Did he not? Oh, he did not. Because he's still resting, okay. Now! Doink. And doink. And hook. I'm going to hook him out the way. Hook! Oh, it didn't work. Right, so the only thing is I can't open the pot from there. I'd have to do that, then come on, and then till gets crushed by crab. Bring thingy back. Now I have to walk over and then close the lid. There's no close lid option on here. He should do that. Right, now I can operate crane. Change angle. Bring pot in. Did that work? Hope so. Yeah. Right, now I can get the next one. I'm going to turn the sorting dude on. Open that hatch up. And then jump back in the wheelhouse. Into nice, warm and dry. And go into the next pod. I think we're going to have a fair few crab, you know. I think we're going to make some good money. So most of this episode's been in the dark or fog. Very little daytime action. Sorry, peeps, or this stream, I should say. At least I've sort of like been in a funny mood. It's hopefully brightened your day up. If anything. Stop. Yeah, on the first try. That can go back in there. Did he hook that up? He did. He's working again. Now, do not, repeat, do not do what I think you're going to do. I'm wondering if there's no bait in the... No, there's still a bait in there. He's just been a bit weird. Right, so bring that forward, crush his legs again. The other guy's like, oh, what's going on with my sort of crap? Do that from there. Pile some more crabs onto his plate. Bring that back. Get ready, just because. Yes, I know. Stop. Rest. Do not do what you was going to do. I know exactly what you was going to do, but don't do it. I don't know. I think it might be this dude that's broken, perhaps. Let's push him overboard. Push him into the micro. I don't know. Either way. Need to grab the crane. I don't need to be on this side, but I'll grab it here because it's easy. It's actually closer to the wheelhouse. That's my thing. That's my excuse. I'm going to stick to it. Not the fact that I'm actually so used to just coming over this side to get the crane. Right. No. Well, that's Timmy. Okay, that's fine. I'm happy as long as I'm not losing pots. You, lever, you can go back down. You can go back to sorting, mate. Go on. I wish you could command them individually, like tell this dude to bring in pots, or just tell them to bring in pots, not to pots back out. Maybe that's something they're planning. Let's hope they are planning that. Come on, boat.
I think I'm a bit too close to that boy.
First a little bit. Maybe I should reduce my speed just before I get near the boy. Yoink. There we go. Oh, of course he's not going to... It's resting, isn't he? Okay. No, it'd be a little bit like that. I didn't need to raise the table. Oh, I could have done that the other time. Do not throw them. Right. Table. He's now like, oh, what's going on? Blech. I don't know why, I've just came over here again. I could have stayed there. No, what are you doing? No, stop, stop, stop. Why are you working again? I told you to rest. Actually no, I might have told him to work. Bring in the pot. Send in the pots. Those big worry cagey pots. They catch so many crabs when you got the right bait. Send in the pots. Don't worry, they're here. Told you. Strange mood. Right. You might actually think, hang on, I recognise that song, and you do. Well done. Big thumbs up to you! And I don't mean that in a sarcastic way as well. Well, actually, I'd probably sing it so badly I wouldn't actually get the copyright strike on it. I don't remember. I only send in the clowns. Send in the clowns. It's only because I was watching. That's from an Audi advert. That weird Audi advert. 2 copyright strikes. You mentioned Audi. You mentioned clowns. You sung a paragraph, bring in the clowns. Right. I'm definitely losing it. Get back to the boathouse. Back to the boathouse, Batman. Send in the now I've got a song stuck in my head. No. Don't worry, they're here. Send in the crab pots. Stop. The us. Pew. Right. Grab the claw, the lovely claw. Hook the rope and pull it in. Do not snap it though. I'm useless at singing. I apologise in advance.
It's like you've ruined my eardrums, Kev. I'm now deaf because of you.
Oh, I've got loads of boys hanging about. Get out of the way. Out the way. Thank you. Brain ceased to function then. It's like, what do I do now? I've forgotten. Chip, says me. Brings the table. Is that table game? No, still. Once you repaired it, it stays repaired. I think the developers have got a lot of plans for this game. Again, because it's early access, there's a lot of things which are in place and ready for when they bring this updates in. Just not necessarily ready yet. Bits which they've not yet got working, they need to work out the kinks. Right, I'll let that dude start sorting again. Let's go to the next pot. If there's one in front of us, which there isn't. Well, let's double check, make sure we've not lost any pots. We should have 5 on here, shouldn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Yeah! So there's one more pot, which makes pot number 6. Let's go and retrieve it, shall we? Or let's go and line ourselves up next to it. That's right behind us.
It's behind you.
I reckon we're doing quite well on the catch. Look at that. That's the biggest catch I've ever got. So there's the pot up ahead, I think. Is that I can see flickering in the distance there? I think that's it. Just look ahead. Look at the... roughly there? Or is it something else I'm looking at? Because I did this the other day. I was looking at what I thought was the pot, and it wasn't. Try a bit of in boat view for a change. Well, you can see a great deal. You can see it swaying. Nice and warm up in this wheelhouse. I feel sorry for those dudes down there. I've been slagging them off, calling them idiots all night long, when they've been stood out there all night long. But they have a chance to come in. That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping they put again. That's another thing I hope they put in, that once you put them to rest, they walk back into the wheelhouse or walk back into the boat, like in the original game. So then they're just resting. Or you can individually send each, excuse me, sorry peaks, individual person back to the boat, inside the boat. There it is. Another thing would be, again, a nice idea. Well, I'd say nice idea, but I don't know. I could be shooting myself in the foot here. Ooh, way too fast. Or injuries. I think they did that in the original. They'd get injured. Not nothing drastic, just like, oh, he's injured his... cut himself, or... I wouldn't have to do anything gory, but just like, oh, I put my back out, sir. I need to go back to, I need to go into the ship. Right, so we're, wait. So hang on, it's gone all blurry, I can't see what that is. So, it's 1 day. Let's see, how many hours does it take us to get, back to map. So that's 13 hours, right, okay. I'm going to play it safe, so it's 24 hours. Yeah, I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to say, because I'm not going to be greedy, I'm going to just say, what where are we on now, so. I'm going to wait until, I'd say, yeah. Now it still gives us some time to get back to the port, hopefully. Yeah, it gives us 20 hours to go back to port. I know it seems a bit extreme, but just to be on the safe side, because I don't want to run out of time while I'm out here. It's like, fishing season's over, you can't sell the crabs you got. No. Hook. Doink. 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 I can operate from here. Ugh. Wish you could just click on it. Might as well go this side because I'm going to be going back towards the wheelhouse in a minute anyway, or throwing those, all that tote. Put that pot back on deck, like so. Get out the crane. Let the dude go back to work. I'll just do some tidying up on a minute. Lower that. Not going to bother making any more bait. Let's just help him out. Let's just start throwing crabs in the pot. In the cooler. I keep thinking cooler, but it ain't really a cooler, is it? Oh, well, I couldn't have done that any better if I tried. Oh, they did go over, I think. Yeah, look, you can see it. Look, you can see the horizons. That'd make you feel sick, wouldn't it? I'm trying to think the last time I actually went on a boat. It was many moons ago. I think I was still a teenager.
So that's it. Just throw them on the deck. Throw your money away, why don't you?
I still think that's a bit cruel. You could just tip them over, you wouldn't have to throw them over, not them. He's done. He's done. We're almost done. Whoa! That was pretty cool. First time I've actually seen lightning in this game. Look lads, get in the wheelhouse. We're done. That storm looks nasty. I don't want you guys getting hit by lightning. See, I do care. I am a nice captain. I don't care if I get hit by it, but if they get hit by it. Right. Let's go back home, shall we? And I think we're back home in time to sell this lot. Wow, we got a feral mount from that. We're back in 4 hours. Right, I'm just gonna, because I've got a weird glitch going on. I think if you're in port when that time runs out, it doesn't let you do anything. Why does it still say I've only got 4 pots? And I know that's not the case. Can I actually buy some more pots now then? No, definitely no, I haven't got any more pots out there. I'm not going to bother anyway because it's coming towards the end of the season anyway. How much diesel do we need? Not really that much. Any fines? Oh wow, really? I thought I'd paid all these. I don't remember. I picked up all the parts. I counted them and everything. Is that what? I'm not going to bother buying any more pots because I don't think we need them. I'm just going to go out there and just potter about for a So I need to waste another 2 hours, right? Oop. That'll do. Yay! So now you could. So it says just one more crab, we'll finish, and then 5-star. And it gives you the total crab score, money earned. That's not too bad. Fines. But I'll leave it that as a stream. Again, thanks to that one person who's been watching all the way through. Hello to you. Big thanks to everyone that's been watching in the archives later on, whenever I upload it or whenever I publish it. Sorry guys, I missed you guys. I know it was a bit of a random one, but I hope you guys enjoyed it either way. If you did, again, smash the like button. If you didn't enjoy it for any reason, again, guys and girls, smash the dislike button. Leave comments down below either way, so at least then I know how to improve in the future. If you know anyone else that may also enjoy watching this, again, guys and girls, please feel free to share. It helps me out a lot. I don't mind you sharing. And if you're new to my channel and see future live streams or anything else I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so then you're aware as soon as I upload a new video or start a new stream. I'll see you in the next one. TTFN.